What is up with my Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? I hope that you had a wonderful day. And we're going to jump right into your reading and take what resonates and leave what doesn't. What is happening with my Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? I actually had already started your reading, and my phone went off and it just killed the vibe. So the Empress wanted to come out, but in reverse. The Empress is all about feeling abundant, feeling like in sync with your emotions, your intuition. It's all about creating abundance, creating life, stability, mastery. The Empress is all queens tied into one. Like, she is that. This is the divine feminine. And I feel like with this being in reverse, you're not feeling, I feel like you're not feeling creative. I feel like you're in this mindset that is restricting your ideas from, being put out into the world. I feel like you're just not really communicating with others also. I feel like there could be just a lot going on in terms of your mindset and the new ideas that you like to create. I feel like you're not feeling creative. I feel like you're not in tune. I feel like you're just a little off right now. And that's okay. This is Earth energy, Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. You have the Ace of Wands that wanted to come out, which is basically challenging the Empress in reverse. So aces are all about new beginnings. Aces are about new ideas, new opportunities, just things coming in all new. And I feel like, again, this is saying that you're just looking at things differently. Like, if you were to tap in, I've been getting this a lot. It's all about mindset. It's all about connecting. And this goes for all signs, to be honest. But I feel like this is literally saying that I feel like you could have a blockage. And I feel like the way that you're looking at things is what is stopping these new ideas from flowing. Or you could have a disability or something when it comes to learning how to make sense of your ideas in order to bring them into fruition. Or there just could be something in your mindset and the way that you look at things, in your behaviors, that is stopping you from being able to see these ideas materialize. Definitely just change your mindset, and this is your energy. So it's I feel like this is you really just needing to tap in and do the self work, This is the Ace of Cups. So you do have some focus on new love, new things coming in regards to your heart chakra. So I feel like you could be more focused on a love situation, or bringing in new love, or something of that nature. This is water energy, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. And then you have your energy, Queen of Swords. I feel like you're moving out of a situation, like you have your back turned to this new offer or opportunity of love, or tapping into your emotions or whatnot, and you have your back turned, you have your heart guarded. So I feel like you could be leaving behind a situation in regards to love that has you feeling really in this state of not being creative and abundant, or feeling like your mind is all over the place is what I feel. It's like your mind is just not in alignment with really what you're trying to create, because you were so focused on your heart chakra, or this love, or this new beginning on love, but you've turned your back to this offer. So this could be somebody from your past that's coming back to present new love, and you're just like, no. You set your boundaries. I definitely see you setting your boundaries, and I see you getting in your element, and you starting to tap into your mind, and looking forward. So let's see what comes next. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. You have your eyes focused on the pentacles, and really bringing your thoughts and your ideas to fruition, bringing them into the material realm. And I see you again with this Knight of Pentacles. This is earth energy. I feel like you're walking away from this situation, and that's going to be your strength. You're walking away from whatever this new opportunity, or this right here. It's like you were focused on that, but you're turning your back on that, and you're walking and moving forward and focusing on your pentacles and your ideas and stability and your roots. You're leaving something in the past. Which is going to bring you abundance. This could be somebody in your environment that could be bringing you abundance, but I feel like this is your strength and even though it's earth energy, but I feel like this is your strength. So your strength is leaving situations behind, or someone behind that probably isn't in alignment with what you're trying to create and bring forth in the world. Or they probably just don't have the same mindset as you. So it's like, yeah, it's a total just doozy. Okay, the Tower. So yeah, a sudden change, the downfall of a situation, destruction, just an ending. And we all know where there's an ending, there's a new beginning. The Tower represents Mars, Aries energy, fire. So you could be going towards an Aries once you leave this water situation. You could have been in a situation that you were focusing on in love that had to do with like a water sign, and then once you walk away and you set your boundaries and you start planting your seeds and walking in your abundance and really creating your stability in your life that you always wanted to bring into the material realm. You could be attracting a fire sign. I don't really feel like this is the fire sign that's bringing this Tower. But there's definitely a sudden change, an ending. And like I said, where there's an ending, there's a new beginning. And then the Eight of Swords. This is your energy. I feel like you basically need to release whatever has you bound to these illusions. I see that you kind of I see you leaving behind this energy. Like I said, this energy, because I feel like this is more of a confirmation of what was happening here. I feel like you're letting go of those mental burdens in situations that had you bound to a situation, or to mindsets that wasn't in alignment with your highest good. If you see here, even though that she's bound, she's looking up at this Ace of Cups blind. So I feel like you could be leaving behind that situation from this person that was offering you, trying to come back into your life once you left them behind, and they tried to come back into your life, and you're looking at them, but where you once were blind, now you see. So it's like you're not going back to that situation. That's why you're moving forward, and that's why the Tower has taken place. Is you no longer are bound by this situation, and you see things differently when it comes to this person or this situation, which then opens up your mind to other possibilities and other beginnings, and you really tapping into your ideas and bringing them into fruition to create stability and abundance for you in your situation. So I really feel like this is that transformation and that rebirth after the Tower, where you're seeing things differently. You're no longer bound. You see clearly. You're not, in this illusion of whatever this person was probably feeding you or whatnot. But I see you just not being bound to those ideas or being bound to their mindset, because they probably had some kind of influence over you, especially if you were in a partnership with them and your belief systems weren't in alignment. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like if there is anything else to get from this, that you could have saw something about this person, like they were like that you didn't see before, and now you see it. And that is what is like, nah, this is what has you really turning your back, because it's like they came back in because I feel like this was a part of a cycle. And you have the Empress, and I feel like with the Earth there was some kind of cycle. And I feel like you are turning your back because you probably discovered something about this person that you didn't see before, and you're good. Hermit, Virgo energy. So I feel like you're just taking this time to be alone and to really tap into your transformation and your rebirth. I see you just, really exploring your faith and your spirituality, and I see you I see your dreams coming into fruition. I see when you tap into this mind, all those dreams that you had, I see that you're elevated above it all. So it's like a level of success to me from the rest of the stuff that you see in the car. I see that you see elevation. You can see things clearly and from a different point of view. So it's like that's attracting in all this abundance, all those ideas that you had that you couldn't, bring into fruition because of your mindset or because of some kind of disconnect to your intellect, or just the way you probably communicated yourself about your ideas or something like that. I see you elevating, and I see you rising, and I see you just bringing in this Empress energy. Even though it's in the reverse, it's like you're seeing it differently. So it's like you're going to start to see that abundance. You're going to start to, like I said, the Knight of Pentacles right there below the Empress to really confirm. And then I see you letting go of the baggage. Well, actually, sorry. I see you walking away. Like I said, once you really take that time and you go through your transformation and your rebirth, I see you walking away. It may be heavy, it may be hard, it may be a lot of baggage attached to it, but I feel like you found the strength to walk away. Tens are all about completion, and some kind of achievement. So I feel like you achieved what you wanted to get out of this situation, even though it was hurtful and probably painful, because you had to let go of something. Something had to change. And you may still carry a heavy burden, but you're definitely walking away, and you're walking into newness. You know, I also see with this Ten of Wands that it may require some patience to get to where you're going, but you're moving nonetheless. And like I said, you have major arcana, major arcana, major arcana, so it's definitely transformational. I feel like everybody's going through a very transformational period right now, but I feel like you're definitely going through this transformational period. If this has something to do with like your sexuality, I feel like you're coming out, you're stepping out, and I feel like you feel free once you do come out, whatever that may be. But I am definitely getting something about someone's sexuality and coming out, and I just see them being at peace and in happiness with their stance and their decision to move forward and to come out, which could bring changes. Like I said, if it is heavy, you're still moving forward and you're still rising. So I see nothing but good things for you, Gemini, and I love this reading for you. We're going to pull a couple of more cards, and we're going to go from there. We're going to pull your Moonology. Let's see what's happening. Gemini. Okay, Gemini. Step out of your comfort zone. North Node. And I see you stepping out of your comfort zone. Period. Even though it may be a heavy burden, you're stepping out of your comfort zone and you're elevating when you do. Hold your vision. Like I said, you have the visions. You just need to materialize them. You need to stop focusing on this love interest, because I feel like with this ace here, it's not your energy. I feel like you're focused on somebody else, and then you turn your back on this situation and then focus on you, which brings you forth to move forward and to see things differently. Hold your vision. This is a fixed moon. I love that, Gemini. We're going to pull one more card and we will be done, Gemini. Well, these three cards wanted to come out. So we have discontent and boredom. And this is the number 4. So I just feel like you could just be bored of traditions. And like I said, I see you leaving this boredom and just discontent in the past. I feel like you're releasing these emotions as you move forward. But then you are carrying some baggage, so this could have something to do with that as well. But your wishes will be fulfilled. So fulfillment of wishes. Like this gives me 9th house energy, Sagittarius, to be honest. And I just see you really tapping in and, exploring your faith and your spirituality and just looking at things from different viewpoints, really exploring your beliefs and your ethics. You could be studying law. You could go back to school and start studying law or something like that. But for the most part, I see you just really tapping in and being faithful, which is going to bring fulfillment to your life. And then we have the solar plexus. So maybe you need to do some work in your solar plexus. I'm not going to sit here in front like I know chakras and stuff like that. But for the most part, this could be just a message that you need to tap in and unblock your solar plexus, or really just tap in into those energies of the solar plexus. But nonetheless, I see you just escaping this person or this situation that you were emotionally attached to, that I don't even feel like your, well, yeah, because I do feel like your heart was attached, and that's what made you guard your heart when it comes to this person that you were turning your back on. So I feel like you're just moving forward, you're holding your vision, you're making the moves, the necessary moves to move forward, even if it's heavy. And I love that for you. And I wish you the best, Gemini.